The Franco-Esque American Civil War, an addendum, video response to Snedmeister. You know, looking at the feed, I can't help but wonder and imagine when you have a video up that could conceivably be racy that you take down, it always makes me think of how in England, according to my news feeds, citizens are held responsible for the words of their news feed. And when I see your posts disappear, I can't help but think of that and maybe mourn slightly. Let me know if that isn't the case. If you just like keeping your feed tight, maybe I'm mistaken. This video is also partly to backwoods. The idea that there is a comfort that will keep us from striking. Let me just stop you right there and tell you about a story. I was growing up, and this is gonna piss Peanut off, maybe. So trigger alert, Peanut. I'm gonna be blanket trigger alert probably for the next 2 videos for you, my friend. I had just broken up with a girlfriend and moved back to my parents' house after leaving her. And I was doing good financially, salting some money away. I think at that time when I moved back in, there was no rent being charged. I was contributing to a 401k at my work at the age of fucking 20. Turned 21. And I met up with this girl over the internet in Croatia. Long story short, we're talking for a few months, and I am planning a trip to Croatia. I'm saving up my money. We're talking about the different places we're gonna go. One of them's this Isle of Culpa, and we're gonna swim into this cave and make love in the cave. Interesting times. My dad catches wind of me planning a trip to Europe, stops me right there and says, "Listen here, boy, I ain't never fucking been to Europe. If you have the means to plan a trip to Europe, son, you honestly need to just go and get your own place." The year would have been, say, 1997, and it was nothing. It was nothing for me to find an apartment. Garbage included. I think utilities was maybe even included, and I only had to really pay for my cables. Maybe it was, anyway. This rental studio apartment back then was fucking 20% of what my monthly income was going to be. So able to stay there. Still wasn't much of a wiggle, you know? And boom, better than a trip to Europe. By having my own place, I gained dignity, the comfort and the warm blanket of dignity. Now, then I was able to bring chicks home, do my thing, drink like a fucking fish, and my own little self of debauchery, which was bad, but again, the comfort and the feeling of personal dignity. When I was living at home, I was a bit reluctant to bring girls home to my parents' house. I honestly couldn't. It was awkward, even back then. So we'd what? As the Bob Seger says, go out to the trusty woods, but it hurt. It hurt to do so. Fast forward to now, where a youngster can't afford a place of their own, and they're forced to suffer the indignity. That's not comfort. That's far from comfort. So plug that situation in, if you could imagine, plug that situation into what we have now, and rerun that comfort equation. Because as a parent, we mistakenly think that because we put a roof over their heads and food in their stomach, that equates to comfort. I don't know. Comfort is it's a relative thing. Dignity Dignity is a relative thing. Anyway, good looking out. If anybody's there and able, feel free to move this conversation forward. Y'all take care.